Hey, so I thought this was as good a time as any to join me here. So, I realize we haven't done many videos in a while that weren't A, something stupid, B, a card game, or C, basically a movie that people qualify as a game, but oh god, I did not put that outfit on myself. Okay, so, I'm basically gonna give you a quick look at AC4, because I haven't done a quick look in 3 or 4 months. So, this is Assassin's Creed 4. It came out a while ago, some time ago, but, you know, I just thought I'd give a quick look at it because I recently got 100% on it, and honestly, it's one of my favorite games ever, so, yeah, I'm gonna go for a piratey outfit here. A pirate captain-y outfit, I should say. So, Assassin's Creed 4's fourth game, sixth game in the Assassin's Creed series. It's called the fourth one. It's actually a prequel to Assassin's Creed 3. And in it you play as Edward Kenway, who is the, I think looking at the map in a second, who is the grandfather, actually, of your protagonist in the third one, Assassin's Creed 3, where you take the role of Connor Kenway, and you're Native American, and all this equal opportunity stuff. Actually, there's a lot of equal opportunities references in AC4. For instance, your endgame, spoiler alert, your endgame first mate is a woman, and that's not something that would have probably happened during this time period. And your one prior to that is a former slave. So they're both things that probably wouldn't have happened regularly, but I don't have a problem with it. I actually miss my old first mate a lot. He's a nice guy. He was a cool guy. And she doesn't speak at all, so, you know. Anyway, so, yeah. It's a pirate game, basically. It's probably the only good pirate game left right now. If you played Pirates of the Caribbean Online, you know, that was close in, what, November 20-something? I don't know, but whatever the case, yeah, this is one of the only ones that's left that's good, and it's very, very good. Ubisoft has by far outdone themselves. So, basically the way it works is that you get your ship, you get your crew, all that stuff. There's a lot of features to go over, but, you know, there's a lot of land elements, and, I'll go to this. You see, there are a lot of land elements, but not that many, comparatively, I guess. No, I kind of sort of 50-50, or 40-60. Anyway, so, this is, as you can see, in the West Indies, you know, just below Florida. This is the bottom of Florida here. You get all your classic piratey places. This is during the golden age of piracy, and like other ones, it's historically accurate, and these are actually pretty much correct as to, like, where things were. There's Havana here, which is one of the main ports, and Kingston, which is another one of the main ports, and the Kingston's in the slightly harder area. The way this works, difficulties are that you have up here, which is all easy, down here, which is medium, and then down to the bottom left, this is all the hardships. I should let you know, once you finish the campaign and get more of the upgrades around like 60% sync, as it was for me, I kinda, it got really easy to fight everything, but, yeah, so, you know, you got a lot of side activities and stuff like that. You have here, you have these, underwater elements, so I'm going to give you a taste of sea elements, ground elements, and underwater. I personally hate the underwater elements myself, but, you know, that's just my opinion. Also, there are these forts you can take over, just like, think Far Cry, where they have the, you know, the garrison spaces. You could liberate garrisons, and, the other one. So, in Blood Dragon. So, we're going to go to Nassau here, which is a good first place to show off some of the ground elements. Then I suppose I'll go to Kingston or Havana, I'm not sure. So, basically, what you're going to see here, Nassau was a great base for pirates during this time of golden age piracy. And I bring it here just because I want to show you some of the things you can do. So here's the Harbor Master. This is a store where you
Do you
get all
require
your...
my services?
Okay. This is where you get all your, like, you know, your upgrade and appearance and all that stuff. So this is where you get all your figureheads, and you get your sails and wheels, and then here you get your, you know, you upgrade your all this stuff. You have a lot of options for combat. You have fire barrels, heavy shot, but I'll show you all that stuff when I actually get into it. There's also harpooning, which I'll show you as well. There's a lot to show you. And then here you can sell cargo. As you can see, I have made quite a bit off of it, but you want to basically sell, these are all the kinds of cargo you sell: sugar and rum, because they have no use other than to be sold, and you keep these because they're used for upgrades, but you can sell them as well, but they just don't go for very much. This is the Harbor Master. Although Harbor Master is a bit pointless, because in the captain's cabin, where I went to change my outfit, you can also sell your cargo. So you can do it at sea, on the fly, for whatever reason. I have no understanding of why. So, I'm going to go in here. This is the general store. Here, I actually think this is the same room as the AC3 one, for the most part. Here you get your swords, pistols, ammunition, outfits, pieces of art, which I have no use that I'm aware of. Sell cargo also here, so you can have money and sell hunting goods, buy hunting goods. You buy hunting goods. You buy hunting goods so you can craft upgrades in the crafting menu, but I'm not going to get into that because I've already crafted all of them. So, you got your classic red coat enemies, which are accurate. But I'm gonna head to the town square and hope something cool is going on that I can intervene during. Yep, that would be something cool. So there's these options to save pirates, and when you do, they get added to your crew. So people notice me, I don't know why, but whatever the case, I'm going to shoot the rope. So he's freed. So here's the combat you got here. Off to a great start here. Nobody is attacking me at all. A little insulting. So you have your 2 swords, or suck, or you suck. I actually hate using 2 swords because I think it's silly that I couldn't use 1. So I tend to fight with my fists and steal one. As you'll see here. Hopefully, some of them attack me. Okay, somebody attack me. There we go. So that's the only way to get 1 sword in this game, is to steal it. Really piratey. It's just like your AC3 combat. So, you know, if you're used to that, then this will be easy to do. Except now there's a variety. You have 4 pistols, which I'll show right now. Quickfire. Which are lovely. Also, there's the new free aim, which is separate from how it used to be, which as you saw before when I shot the fella up there. So, I'm going to go ahead and recruit this guy since we saved him. Yep, he's very, very grateful. No words exchanged, but he knows what I want him to do. 10. I get 10 crew members for saving 1 man. Don't know how that works, but it does. So just like any other game, you have your synchronization points. Like that's one up there, I think. No, that isn't at all. But you know, you have several of them. So your climbing is just like it's always been, although that was a bad example because anybody could climb that. You know, doing enormous feats that no human is actually very capable of doing. That's about all there is to this island. There's not a whole lot to it. So, what I suppose I'll do is to vary it up a little bit. Oh yeah, here you go. Actually, I should show off this element. The tavern element is important. Because like any other pirate, you need to be able to get totally and entirely drunk. I would have used another term for that, but I couldn't think of one. Anyway, so the thing about taverns is that they're a good place for 3 things. Games, or 4 things actually. Games is in the mini games that they added in AC3. At least I think they added them in AC3 because I don't remember them in AC2 or anything like that. Getting new crew members, getting tips, like you know, getting told where something is, or drinking. So, you have the option to recruit crew, although I don't think I need to since I just got 10 and already had several before, but recruit crew, oh, I do. And you can buy them, and that'll cost me 2,000 reals, which I can definitely afford. So, I filled my crew there, and filling your crew makes, I don't know, it's like your ship's health in another way.
What can I tempt you with?
So, this guy, get information. We're going to go ahead and pursue this lead, I think, but he'll give us a location of something right now. So there you go. He's whispered something, but he's still whispering and I just don't hear it. Naval convoy, and this is not near anything I was hoping it'd be near, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and go here, and then I'll show you the sailing elements as we head there. So, we're gonna mark that on our map. And I can't fast travel that. Probably because I'm still drinking. Right. So, the mini games I'm not going to show off because it's tedious and I hate them. There's a lot of actually elements in this game I hate, although it's still one of my favorite games I've ever played. Just, you know, I don't like a whole lot. Jump in the haystack, listen, thanks. I tire of those. So, just kind of wanted to for that. If you actually have, like, a port, if you're on a dock and you run to your ship, your crew members will defend your ship in a nice fashion, and most of the people who attack you, no matter how many, will fall to the depths in between and drown. Because still, very few people can actually swim, even though this is the West Indies where everybody should be able to swim. So, sail to sea. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to open my fast travel menu. Should have opened my fast travel menu. That's what I'm saying. Because now I gotta wait for it to load twice. Yay. Looking forward to that. Bet you are too. That loading screen. Love the loading screens. It's actually probably one of the most interactive loading screens. I don't like loading screens that aren't interactive. Frankly, they should all be interactive. There we go, finally. Okay, so it's too far away for me to be asked to go. So we're gonna go ahead and fast travel there. And here we are again. Get to see your lovely character and everything he has on him, which is lovely. Oh good, we're here. So these are actually places you can go ahead and plunder if you want, but I already have, so yeah, I can't actually show that off. So you use those rowboats that are all over the place to return to your ship, and here's sailing at all. I'm not that bad at, but I almost just crashed directly into a rock within seconds of saying that, so that's good. Right, so my ship is, how you say, ridiculously overpowered, so this is going to be a pretty quick fight, but you can at least see what the combat's like. So you get to use this weapon. Prince of level 23! It takes at least 3 times you to even sort of challenge me. So, yeah, you can set a marker that I already have, so those things... No, guys, not now. Not now. I don't remember how to stop it. That's it. Stop. Okay, so I'm going to start this off. No, I'm not going to use that technique. There's a certain technique that you get, like, way later that I'm not going to use right now. Because that would be silly to tease you with it. Right, so this is a ship approximately the same as mine, it looks like, except not with as cool and horribly overpowered. So, we're going to use this. So you get these little points you can fire out, which is nice. And I can already board it. Let's go. Board. Okay, so we're going to board the ship. There's a lot of smoke everywhere, actually. That happens a lot. Nice. So I gotta kill 15 enemy crew and 1 enemy capture. So I gotta kill 15 enemy crew. And that's it. We're gonna use, as they called it in the promo videos, Edward's navigation techniques to get over there. In piratey fashion, we're gonna swing over there on a rope. Shall we? We shall. Here we go. Okay. So, all these crew members. Lack of them. Your counter-attack with a bunch of guys who need specific like combat. So, I'm actually not positive about this, but the crew actually often just gets in the way, but I will tell you there's actually an advantage to having them with you. Because I have fought ships on my end, so swim the river really good all the way. Having your crew here makes it so nobody's shooting at you. It makes it easy, because other people, when you fully up around them in the fight, they shoot you. That's good. So that's basically a whole ship building. I would love to do a bigger ship, but they're way too hard to build, so that's the whole shipboarding technique. And afterwards, you get this! Shipboarding options, what you can do with it. So I get to repair, lower wanted level, or send a Kenway's fleet, which is an online function. Lowering your wanted level, see that little bit right up there, see that right there. When you get that, pirate hunters will come after you. And wow, this music was supposed to be playing before. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically your wanted level. It's like if you get more than one of those, you're gonna have a bunch of people on you. Repair the jackdaw we don't need because we're too good for that, so we're gonna lower our wanted level. So I don't need to show you every function of the game, but just a few of them. I guess we'll move on to an underwater shipwreck, I think, because I think there's one right above me. Although, it won't be as interesting as it could be, because, well, you know, I've already finished it. But I'll just show you what the underwater looks like. Don't want to spoil everything for you. But, yeah, we'll be there in a second. So, yeah. This is also travel mode. It's a faster and more scenic and cool way of doing things. So, here we are. We'll lower you into the diving bell, which is authentic enough. And just swim down with it, because you're that cool. Edward is a pretty amazing thing. I mean, you'd think the crew wouldn't even come along with him when you go to other ships, because he can literally take out an entire galleon by himself. So I've already gotten all the chests here. What do you want me to show you this is like? So, you get this, you get to do all this kind of movement. It's nice movement. Oh, there's sharks. And you hide in seaweed, which I'm probably not going to reach in time. So, here we go. Hidden. And, yeah. So there's your breath meter there in the middle there, and you can use this to lunge up, because it's water, and it's easier to lunge up. But, these guys, who I like to aggravate, because I had to, for one challenge, which was awful. Attack. I just want to show you what it's like when they attack you, although they're not going to, and then when sharks attack. They don't attack, ever. There you go. So it's just a button-press, mindless, horrible thing. It's like every other game in the world that's like this happens. Quick time events are the best, aren't they? So to refuel on air, you'll go like this, and use these one-time things that apparently have a single breath in them, which is nice. But yeah, you're gonna be able to swim through all these wrecks and stuff and find chests and you know, all that stuff I've already found, and that's an eel, and it's probably gonna give me a compound there, which I don't want to get. So yeah. These are pretty cool and accurate looking, and I actually enjoy exploring them, but I hate sharks, and I don't hate sharks, I hate the sharks in this, and it makes things difficult, and I don't care for it. But I've done all of them, so. Oh, and burst beam. You want to see burst beam? I bet you want to see a burst beam. Burst beam does that. The kind of thing you expect to see in every racing game. Okay, you know what? I was using that burst beam. Just for that, I would kill you if I could. Although you can't use a knife underwater for some reason. Because you're a master assassin. You can't use a knife underwater. Right. Up we go. Right, there's a, little garrison I liberated a while ago, and it's, when I say liberated, I really mean kill everybody inside and make the fort look like shit, and leave it that way. There's also these shanties, which are nice, but right now I'm not in the mood, so stop. But yeah, we're sailing towards a harpoon mark with a bunch of these guys in the way, who I'm not going to do anything about because I don't need to, because I have way more than enough materials, I've upgraded everything, and they're no bother to me, and killing them would take a couple seconds, so, you know. I do love this ship. It's a really nice ship. Hey, I wish there were more customization options, and in a way, I wish that you could kind of the ships you could send a friend Kenway's fleet. I wish you could just take them, like choose which ones you want to use, like a ship garage. All right, so we're gonna do a harpooning mission here. These are for really just for materials. They're just like hunting. Okay, why is everything in Spanish? Come on, or Italian, French, something like that. Some Spanish root, Latin, something Latin that's not English. So where's that sound? No. General. Yes, Italian. See, I said so. Why? Why on earth? Why is it that way? It's been English the entire time I've played. Now it's not. Be English. Nope, not Russian. Did not say I wanted Russian. Never gonna want Russian. Okay. So, you do this, and that. Basically, you're gonna aim.
Hang on! We're off!
I was really about to aim, and...
See that, lads?
You gotta try to decrease and
ha!
You really only need the
We've lost him!
Something's coming.
For the amount of harpoons, and then this becomes the easiest.
He's headed this way! Starboard bow!
Oh no!
He's off!
But yeah, if you get more upgrades, it makes it so
stung him!
You're doing a lot of that. In fact, as I said, this is one of the easiest games. Although I'm really not sure.
He's got free!
It's got some video, but it's weird because they're used for crafting and like.
Get him on the line! He's gonna sink us!
Someone hit it one more time.
So
that's your harpooning right there. And you can do the same thing with other whales, which is whaling, and apparently, you know, ASPCA has a problem with that. But I don't think ASPCA is the right
well done, Captain.
acronym. But yeah, so you get their loot there, and yeah. Also, there's a number of cheats, and I'm not really going to show them off, but I tend to use them now because they make the game A, harder, and B, funnier, which is good. But, yeah, there's not a whole lot more for me to show off, so I'd say that's just about it. But, yeah, that's basically the game in basics, and there's a lot more to it, and I want you to discover it yourself. So this game is currently still $60 on consoles, $50 on PC. And I recommend it with every ounce of my recommending possibility. So, frankly, just get this game. Right? Red Pirates, definitely. It's a real pirate game. At all, I guess, unless it's the only real pirate game that's really based on real pirates. So, I absolutely recommend it, and I'm pretty sure you can play it as well. Definitely playing with money. I don't know, I can't recommend it enough, although, again, there are aspects I hate about it, but those are just aspects that I hate because I hate some of them. Other people will like them. So, as for the whole, we've been hitting sort of a rough patch, a lot of the cast, I guess, in our actual lives, a lot of us, not all of us, but a lot of us, enough of us that we can't actually do a whole lot. So, you know, we're going to be getting back on it, but we apologize for the lack of videos we've had recently. It's not intentional, it's doing other things. We're getting back to it, though, because everything has gotten more settled down, and we're, you know, more able to do stuff. And frankly, I've played so many games, and I'm bored of so many games that I just need to talk to like this. That is so important to me. It's like, if I don't, I just don't feel like it's wrong. Also, here, by the way, is an example of a bigger ship. And I get that. Also, hey, thank you. Get off! I love how brutal it is. Knocking people through that. I did not go through down there. Anyway, so, yeah, we'll be getting back to doing the like, and, hopefully not, giving up on live streams halfway through, because I found that I'm one of the only commentating people, with the exception of, Wayne, and it takes more than one competent person to actually get one of these things done. So we were doing a live stream at one point, and just, wow, this is what we really play right now. Anyway, and it just kind of all fell apart when I left it. So, you know, we're going to try to get our shit together, is basically what I'm saying, and this is the first of many videos that will come. Also, I hate that objective. I hate a lot of things, actually. I hate it. Yeah, he's gonna... I have so much health, it barely even matters. But I could actually jump down to the deck and be completely okay. Somebody give me a sword, I need a sword. Somebody, anybody. Hey, butt that. Okay, out of there. Ow. Here. Thank you. And that's that. Right, so, in conclusion, because you basically couldn't hear me for the entirety of that end of that, because I don't know how to change my volume settings, EngineNation is getting its shit together, I promise you. We're gonna start recording more things, and getting more people to record more things, and making them more higher quality, or like that. Anyway, I hope to see you in future videos. Bye!